Man, I swear that I'm a real one, I ain't never losing. And now I'm so caught they spin, but they don't never do shit. I'm in these streets, this shit is real, man, I ain't picking choosing. I gotta get rich before I die, I'm focused on the music. Man, I swear that I'm a real one, I ain't never losing. And now I'm so caught they spin, but they don't never do shit. I'm in these streets, this shit is real, man, I ain't picking choosing. I gotta get rich before I die.
Had a long ass fucking day, a lot of calls to attend, a lot of deliveries to be executed. Successfully finished all. There are a couple of deliveries left, which should be done by 10 p.m. tonight. Anyways, I really want to thank this person, Kirtana. Kirtana, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. So basically, she gave us an opportunity to get interviewed by the iDream team. We had a very good interview, which lasted for probably 1.5 hours. So it was very interesting. Kirtana's mom, Anjali auntie, she was perfect. She asked insane and very interactive questions. She got to know more about us. In fact, I guess she even got out topics which I myself didn't know about. Okay. Anyways, so today was a highly productive day, and thank you everyone for buying Beach Papa. Whoever has bought it, thank you so much. And for the people who haven't bought it, haven't bought it, it's alright, you're gonna buy it next year or probably year after that, because some point you are going to catch up to this trend of gardening. It's kind of evident, everyone is, so you will too. Interesting one, I spoke about what is marketing and sales doing, and yeah, I had to speak in Telugu. It's not like I don't know Telugu, but I can't speak in Telugu continuously, so initially I was having that mind. I was too conscious of using Telugu words, but then I was like, fuck this shit, I'll just be me, and I was speaking in English in between. And then the flow came. That's exactly when I started speaking Telugu. So another point that, you focus on something for too long and for too much, it just fucks it up. You just give in your effort and don't think about what are the consequences of it. I mean, you wouldn't consider them if you gave in all of your efforts. Even now, I have around 20 calls to fucking answer. They're probably going to kill me. Psych. Shitload of people. Fuck, man, I kind of feel sad, but then I'm letting go of that feeling because, we're getting a lot of orders. V6 News channel also covered us, and after they covered us, we've been getting probably 200 to 300 calls a fucking day. And then we get these comments saying ki, why the fuck would you put yourself on TV when you can't fulfill the orders. So yeah, it kind of hurts. Then there's a lot of opportunity, but again, we don't want to blame our manufacturers. We take the blame upon ourselves, because we definitely should have reached out to other manufacturing units earlier. We didn't really expect our manufacturer to back out in the last moment. But anyways, he's a good guy. He has a goodwill, so I don't mind losing upon the business this time. Although we made a lot of money and a lot of business and a lot of recognition, I think I'm very happy for that. Right now, I guess I need to send around 40 to 50 orders still left. I need them to be shipped from one place to the other, sent from one place to the other. I need to head back home, eat my dinner, and get that thing going, and then upload this video on YouTube, then head back on Instagram and execute. Holy fuck, I've got to execute my social media strategy for Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. This is the thing I do every single day, and I get lazy at it. Right now I'm telling myself Beach Papa is making you go this way, but I know it's just me not willing to put in the extra effort. Anyways, I fucking killed my workout today with Saike. We've probably clicked insane amount of pictures, videos. I'll probably edit those videos and upload them as reels. Probably for the day or two you'll be flooded with my body pictures, but I honestly don't give a fuck even if you don't like it. Bro, these people on the roads. I don't get irritated, it's just fun to see what kind of dumb fucking moves they make. And then my mind is like, why on earth would a person just drive like that? It's just fun for me. So yeah, Beach Papa is fucking crazy. Thank you again. Once again, I'm fucking satisfied. Right now, I'm just kind of tired because I haven't eaten any food in last 2 or 3 hours. I usually eat food very frequently, and this time I haven't. So that's probably the reason. But then I'm fucking happy, bro. I'm fucking happy. A lot of things are paying off. Yep, one more idea which I'm going to get into, and if that fucking clicks and that fucking works, that will be a game changer for me. No joke, when I say game changer, it's literally going to change the entire game for me on the level of what I'm playing right now. If that works out, I'll be working with so it requires raising a lot of capital, or if not for raising a capital, approaching a person with a lot of capital. So if that works, he'll be working with a huge fucking amount, and I'm very excited to work with big amounts because the pressure, the tension and everything is even more. But then the ease of doing business, I've observed it reduces when you have larger quantities, larger money involved. Maybe the pressure and tensions increase, but then the ease of doing definitely increases. It's fucking easier to do business when you have a bigger order or bigger, cash flow or capital. That's what I've observed in Make Me Garden. It's easier to go on a large scale than to produce a smaller scale. But then again, once you go on a large scale, you'll have to worry about dealing with the inventory. Inventory is given, but the important one is fulfilling on your orders. The back end is even more fucked up actually. That's what troubled us for a while, because we did not expect. A lot of unexpected things happened due to COVID also. A lot of unexpected expenses in the first place. Luckily, I have a team who manages all of this beautifully. That's the thing. I have people around me who do shit which I don't do. And this is a genuine advice I picked on, to surround yourself, or in the business importantly, to pick people who can do things you cannot do. So I am good at marketing and sales, so I'm anyways going to do that. So the next person whom I want them to join Make Me Garden would be someone who provides me a value that I cannot provide myself. That would be, majorly in operations. That I'm not that great in, and I have brilliant people working on for operations. Likewise, any other field, maybe writing content. Actually, I'm pretty good at writing content. So again, if you're better than me, obviously I'll take your help. Simple as that. These are the updates. I just reached home. I have a kit and I need to give it to a friend of mine right now. So I'll be going and doing that. That's it, boys. Great fucking day. Tomorrow is the big day and we're fucking sold out. Very happy. Bye bye. And Kirtana, if you're still watching, thank you once again. Thank you once again for giving me the opportunity. I'm really fucking sorry. I should have fucking called you for the picture. My head literally told me call her, but then I fucking ignored that. I'm very sorry. That's on me. That's completely on me. Anyways, thank you for this opportunity.